Hey everybody! Today we're going to learn how to make rainbow tortillas. And at the end of the video, we're going to learn how to make a delicious rainbow quesadilla. In this video, we're going to cover how to boil water, how to bring water to a simmer, how to make tortillas, and how to cut veggies. I hope you enjoy.
The ingredients that we're using today include masa, which is finely ground corn flour. You can get this at the grocery store or at the Guadalajara. Then we have beets, kale or spinach, turmeric powder, salt. And that's all you need. So the first step is we're going to start chopping our beets. Here I have a cutting board and a sharp knife. Now when you're chopping, you want to dig your fingernails into the beet to make sure it doesn't roll away and that your fingers are out of the way of the knife. Now these beets will provide our beautiful pink color for our tortillas. The way we're chopping our beets is called cubing. You guessed it. It means chopping up our beets into little cubes. This will make it easy to boil. Now we're going to boil our cubed beets. Here I have a pan and our beets. Removing the lid and putting the beets in some water. You want to put the water to high heat. After about 10 minutes, your water should be boiling. The rumbling bubbles mean that it's boiling. Now we're going to turn it down to a simmer. I do this by putting the heat down to low. There should still be some small little bubbles in the pot. In the meantime, we're also going to boil our kale. This will provide a beautiful green color for our tortillas. Now we're going to take our boiled kale and blend it. Here I'm scooping out all of the bits of kale into the blender or the food processor. Now I'm going to scoop out a little bit of the kale water to put in the blender too. And now we blend. Perfect. Now put that water aside. It's tortilla time! To make the tortillas, we're going to grab our masa and put it into another bowl. We're going to add our turmeric powder in with the masa and a pinch of salt. Now we're going to incorporate a little bit of water at a time and mix it all together. What is the origin of corn? Corn, or maíz, was first domesticated by native peoples in Mexico about 10,000 years ago. Now we're going to roll our masa mixture into a ball. You know that it's ready when you can press your finger into it and there's no cracks. You want to also make sure that it's not so wet that it's sticky. Turmeric is an especially healthy herb. It's an anti-inflammatory and antioxidant, and has been used as internal medicine for thousands of years. Time for the color green. We're going to grab our mixture of spinach or kale water, and then we're going to incorporate that into our masa. Don't forget your pinch of salt. Kale is a nutrition superstar with massive amounts of vitamin A, K, B6, C, calcium, potassium, copper, and magnesium. Alright, now time for pink. Here I have my leftover beet water. So I don't have the beets in here. I strain them out and I'll eat them later. But the water itself has maintained the beautiful pink color. And I'm just incorporating that into our masa mixture. Ta-da! Now we have all of our beautiful colors for our tortillas. Now here I have my tortilla press. If you don't have a tortilla press, don't worry, we'll show how to make tortillas without one. Now I'm using a cut up plastic bag to make sure that the tortilla doesn't stick to my tortilla press. You want to cut it so that it fits right in. Now I'm going to take one of the balls of tortilla and put it inside the tortilla press. You're going to press down, pull the lever, and press it again. Now I'm going to flip it over so that it is evenly flat. I slowly peel away the plastic just to make sure I don't accidentally rip my tortilla. And if you do rip your tortilla, that's okay. You can just roll it back up into a ball and try again. Beautiful. We have our first tortilla. Now if I want to make a tortilla without a tortilla press, I grab a sturdy pan and a cutting board, and I'm going to do the same thing where I put the tortilla ball in between a cut up plastic bag. I'm just going to slowly press the pan down onto the cutting board. You can do this a couple different times. It's not going to be quite as thin, but it'll still be really delicious. I will also say a tortilla press at Chapala Market or Santa Cruz Market is only about $5 to $8, and I'd say it's a worthwhile investment. So to cook our tortillas, I'm preheating a pan. Preheating a pan means that you have nothing in the pan, but the heat is already going. The way that you know it's ready is if you splash water on the pan, you'll hear it sizzle. Here I have our tortilla. I'm just gonna slap it into the pan real fast. If you don't do it super quickly, it might fold in a weird way, and that's totally okay. The tortillas are ready to flip when it has changed color and the edges are lifted off the pan. If you flip it and there's little brown spots on it, that means it's a perfect tortilla. Then you want to remove your tortilla and put it on a plate and cover it with a cloth. That way it'll continue to cook and steam and it won't get hard. And it'll stay warm. Here we have all our beautiful tortillas. You can see that some of them are multicolored. I decided to squish different colors together to see what would happen. You can mix and match with this. Now, to make a quesadilla, all you have to do is get your favorite cheese and put it in between two tortillas. You want to put a little bit of oil in the pan, let it heat up, and then put your quesadilla in the pan. If you want the cheese to melt really well, you can put a lid over it, and that way it'll melt better. It's done after only about 3 to 4 minutes. Ooh, now we have a melty quesadilla. Wow, look at all these beautiful tortillas. You can make tacos with these, you can make chips, you can make nachos, you can make, gosh, just about anything. I bet you'll impress everyone with your beautiful, colorful tortillas.
This rainbow quesadilla is so good. I hope you guys enjoyed this at home. It's a really fun thing to do with your weekend. Tortillas full of delicious veggies. Have a great time.